Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kenneth Infante. I'm a sales manager at David Dodge Chrysler Jeep, and this is the all-new 2015 Chrysler 200. It's equipped with a 3.6-liter dual overhead cam, low-maintenance engine. Your first tune-up on this vehicle is 100,000 miles. You also have a timing chain as opposed to a timing belt in this vehicle. A timing belt you would have had to change every 40,000 to 60,000 miles. Could cost anywhere from $800 to $1,200. You never have to worry about with this engine. Breakaway motor mounts on the engine, so God forbid you are hitting the front. This engine is designed to break away from the frame and go under the car as opposed to through the car at the passengers in the cabin. It weighs about 400 pounds and it's red hot, so you do not want it landing in your lap. You will not have to worry about that. When this hood is closed, you have hooks in the corner that will hold the hood in place. That prevents the hood from coming back and hitting the windshield. Also, you have front and rear crumple zones, so God forbid you are hit front or back, it will fold like an accordion. It'll send the shock to the roof or the frame rails as opposed to straight back to the cabin of the passengers. Your airbox is 2 feet off the ground. A couple of reasons why it's there. Old Camaros, old Mustangs, old Porsches, the air intake was underneath the vehicle. Problem with that, as soon as you hit a puddle, where'd the water go? Went right in your engine. You're not going to have a problem with this. Since it's the dual overhead cam, it's going to burn colder, and this is going to make it last longer because you're not going to get any water or as much debris in your engine. Clear plastic headlights go 40 feet further than glass. Virtually unbreakable. You have a 5-mile-per-hour bumper. If you bump into something, it'll pop in, it'll pop back out. Come on around to the passenger side, folks. Now, anti-lock brakes are standard on our vehicle. So if you don't know how they work, they pulse multiple times a second so you can steer through a slide. In conjunction with that, you have a system known as electronic stability control. That prevents oversteering in the event of evasive driving. So if a dog were to run out in front of you and you needed to whip around that dog, the weight of your car would not pull you off the side of the road. It'll keep you nice and flat, it'll pull back on the inside anti-lock brakes, and it'll pull back on the throttle body for you so you can maintain control of your car. Follow me. Coming down the side, you have breakaway mirrors, so if somebody hits it, it'll fold forward or backward instead of breaking off the car. Gas cap is on this side. You have a 60/40 rear folding seat, so if you needed to put something extensively long in the back, you can drop the back seat, slide it right through. You also have a quick release in the trunk here that glows in the dark, so if a child were to climb into the trunk, they can hit the release and allow themselves out of the trunk. Your spare tire is up underneath your mat. It is a mid-sized tire. It's rated for about 50 miles. Again, you also have a 5-mile-per-hour bumper in the back here, so if somebody bumps into you, it'll pop in, it'll pop back out as well. What's nice about the 200 is it's all about safety. Steel reinforced side impact beams go all the way down the side of the vehicle. They're double reinforced in the doors. Now Chrysler uses a steel tube as opposed to a steel beam because it's much harder to bend, and it's one of the reasons they get such good crash ratings. Let me show you the inside. Now this is an all-wheel drive system, so you're not going to have to worry about getting stuck in the snow. You're not going to have to worry about kicking it into four-wheel drive because it's going to do it for you. If it feels any slippage, you're good to go. Windows, locks, mirrors, cruise, CD, AC are all standard features. This one is equipped with leather and a power seat. You also have the 8-speed transmission in this vehicle, and you're going to get roughly 30 miles a gallon in it. 5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, and a 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty on this vehicle. So come on down, take a ride in the new Chrysler 200.